Your body was never designed to stay slim by spending 1 hour inside a gym and sitting still for the other 23. For thousands of years, humans stayed lean through simple signals built into everyday life. Walking, eating patterns, natural food choices, small routines repeated over and over. The surprising part? Many of the habits that protected human health were not workouts. They were ordinary behaviors. Today, we live in an environment where food is everywhere, movement is optional, and our routines constantly send new signals to our biology. So the question is not, what extreme diet should you try? The better question is, what ancient signals did your body expect? Let's break down 5 old habits that quietly support a healthier body weight, and why modern life made them disappear. Habit 1. Walk more, but make movement part of life. Most people think exercise begins when you enter a gym, but your body does not recognize a gym membership. It recognizes movement. Think of your body like a machine that was built to stay active throughout the day. A machine that runs constantly for a short period and then sits untouched for hours does not behave the same way as a machine that works steadily. Ancient humans lived in a world where movement was unavoidable. Finding food required walking. Carrying objects required effort. Travel required physical activity. Movement was not something added to life. Movement was life. Modern life changed that equation. A person can wake up, sit in a car, sit at a desk, sit on a couch, and still complete an entire day. The body receives a completely different message. Save energy. Reduce movement. Prepare for less demand. This is where daily walking becomes powerful. Not because walking is a magical shortcut, but because it restores a signal your body understands. Use your muscles. Spend energy. Stay adaptable. A short walk after eating. Walking while talking on the phone. Choosing stairs. Moving throughout the day instead of waiting for one intense workout. These small actions seem insignificant, but biology listens to repetition. One giant effort once a week is not the same message as thousands of small movements every day. Your ancestors did not exercise to burn calories. They moved because survival required it. And your body still understands that language. Habit 2. Slow down when you eat. Your body has a hidden communication system. Every meal is a conversation between your gut and your brain. The problem is that modern eating often moves faster than this conversation. Imagine pouring water into a container with a sensor that reacts slowly. If you keep pouring before the sensor responds, the container fills beyond what you needed. Your appetite works in a similar way. Your body needs time to process signals. Food enters. Digestion begins. Your brain receives information. Your hunger and fullness systems adjust. But when you eat extremely quickly, you can consume more food before those signals fully arrive. The problem is not that your body failed. The communication was simply interrupted. Ancient eating patterns often had a different rhythm. Food preparation took time. Meals were shared. Eating was an event, not something squeezed between notifications. Modern life created the opposite. Fast meals. Eating while working. Eating while distracted. Finishing food before your body has a chance to respond. Slowing down changes the relationship between you and food. You begin noticing taste, texture, satisfaction. The goal is not to force yourself to eat less. The goal is to give your body enough time to tell you what it needs. Because your appetite is not your enemy. It is a biological signal. You just have to let the signal arrive. Habit 3. Return to foods that come with structure. One of the biggest differences between traditional eating patterns and modern diets is not only what people eat, it is how much structure the food contains. Many traditional diets included vegetables, fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds, and other plant foods. These foods naturally come with complexity. They contain fiber. They require more processing by your body. They create a different eating experience. Think of your gut like a garden. A garden does not become healthier by constantly adding random substances. It becomes healthier when the environment supports the right ecosystem. Your gut contains a community of microorganisms interacting with the foods you eat. And like any ecosystem, diversity matters. Different plants provide different types of nourishment for this internal environment. This is why variety matters. Eating the same narrow group of foods every day creates a limited environment. A wider range of plant foods creates more opportunities for a diverse ecosystem. Modern processed foods change this relationship. Many highly processed foods are designed to be convenient, easy to eat, easy to carry, easy to consume quickly, but convenience can remove some of the natural signals that help regulate eating. Texture disappears, volume changes, the relationship between food and fullness changes. The ancient pattern was different. Food was closer to its original structure, more plants, more variety, more natural complexity. The goal is not to reject modern food completely. It is to remember that your body evolved around certain patterns, and those patterns still influence how you feel after eating. Habit 4. Understand the power of fermented foods. Before modern refrigeration, humans discovered a simple biological process: fermentation. People around the world used fermentation to preserve foods and create new flavors. They did not understand microbes the way science does today. They simply noticed something important. Certain foods changed, and those changes could be useful. Your gut is an ecosystem, and ecosystems depend on balance. Fermented foods are interesting because they are connected to this microbial world. They interact with the environment inside your digestive system, but here is where many people misunderstand biology. There is rarely one miracle food. One food does not suddenly transform your entire body. Biology is not controlled by one button. It is controlled by thousands of signals working together. A healthy eating pattern is more like building a forest. You do not create a strong forest by planting one tree. You create it by supporting the entire environment. Fiber-rich foods, food variety, balanced meals, traditional preparation methods. Consistency. Fermented foods can be one piece of that bigger picture. The mistake is searching for a single solution while ignoring the daily habits surrounding it. Your body does not need a miracle. It needs the right environment. Habit 5. Create space between meals. Modern humans live in a unique food environment. Food is available almost everywhere. A snack while working, a drink between meals, a small bite before bed. Eating can continue from morning until night. But this constant access is relatively new. Ancient humans often experienced natural periods without food, not because they followed a strict diet plan, because food availability created natural rhythms. Think of your metabolism like a factory. A factory needs production time, but it also needs maintenance time. If every machine is running every second, the system has fewer opportunities to reset. Meal spacing creates a different pattern. Periods of eating, periods without eating, moments when the digestive system is not constantly processing new inputs. This does not mean everyone needs extreme fasting. It means constant grazing is not the only way humans can eat. Sometimes creating space is enough to reconnect with your body's natural signals. You become more aware of true hunger. You notice patterns. You stop responding automatically to every food opportunity. And this is where the 5 habits connect. Walking, slow eating, fiber-rich foods, fermented foods, meal spacing. They all send the same message. Work with your biology, not against it. Your body is not confused. It is responding to the environment you give it. The problem is that modern environments changed faster than human biology. We created a world of endless sitting, endless availability, and endless stimulation. But your biology still carries ancient instructions. Move regularly. Eat with awareness. Choose foods that support your internal ecosystem. Respect natural rhythms. You do not need to recreate the past perfectly. You simply need to understand the signals your body recognizes. Because the habits that keep you healthy are often not dramatic. They are quiet. They are repeated. And they happen when nobody is watching. Your body has been listening to your routine every single day. The only question is, what message are you teaching it now?